The hidden problem behind most money struggles. Money is one of the most talked about topics in modern life. People discuss income. They discuss investments. They discuss opportunities. And everywhere you look, there are strategies promising financial success. Earn more. Invest earlier. Work harder. Build multiple income streams. Yet despite all this advice, one strange pattern continues to appear. Many people improve their income over time, but they still feel financially unstable. They feel pressure. They feel uncertainty. They feel as if money constantly requires attention and effort just to maintain balance. This creates a confusing situation. From the outside, life looks successful. Careers progress. Income grows. But internally, financial stability still feels fragile. The deeper reason is rarely discussed, because most conversations about money focus on income. But income alone does not create stability. Structure does. Most people learn how to earn money, but very few people learn how to design a financial system. Without a system, money decisions become emotional. When income increases, spending increases. When uncertainty appears, fear appears. When opportunities appear, people rush in. When markets fall, people hesitate. Emotion quietly becomes the invisible system guiding financial behavior. But emotions are unstable. Confidence changes. Fear appears. Excitement fades. And when emotional energy becomes the foundation of financial decisions, stability becomes unpredictable. This is why many people feel as if they are running faster, but not becoming more stable. More income, more responsibilities, more decisions, but no structure guiding the movement. Money flows through life without clear direction. Over time, this creates pressure. People feel that they should understand money better. They try budgeting. They try saving. They try investing. But without a structural framework, each attempt feels temporary. Because the real challenge is not effort, it is design. Financial stability is rarely the result of motivation. It is the result of systems. Systems that guide decisions. Systems that remove emotional reactions. Systems that repeat consistent behavior across many years. And once these systems begin to exist, something important changes. Money stops feeling chaotic. Decisions become calmer. And stability begins to grow quietly in the background. But before we talk about how financial systems are built, we need to understand something deeper. Most people do not struggle with money because they lack intelligence. They struggle because they are unknowingly repeating financial patterns. Patterns that look normal, but slowly destroy stability. And that is where we begin. Part 1. The patterns that quietly destroy financial stability. Financial instability rarely begins with a crisis. Most of the time, it begins with patterns. Small patterns. Quiet patterns. Patterns that feel normal while they are happening. At first, nothing seems wrong. Income arrives. Bills are paid. Life continues as usual. But inside these everyday routines, something subtle begins forming. Decisions about money start following emotion instead of structure. A person spends when they feel relief. They save when they feel fear. They invest when they feel excitement. They delay decisions when uncertainty appears. None of these actions seem irrational in the moment. In fact, they feel completely reasonable. But when financial decisions are guided primarily by emotion, a hidden instability begins to develop. Because emotions are temporary. Confidence today can become hesitation tomorrow. Excitement today can become regret later. And when temporary emotions guide long-term financial behavior, the result becomes inconsistent progress. People save money for a few months, then stop. They start investing with enthusiasm, then pause when the market changes. They promise themselves they will build discipline, then abandon the plan when life becomes busy. Each individual action seems small, but the pattern becomes powerful. Because financial outcomes are rarely determined by a single decision, they are determined by repeated behavior. Patterns repeated across months and years slowly become systems, even when those systems were never intentionally designed. Many people believe they do not have a financial system, but everyone does. Some systems are intentional, others are accidental. Accidental systems are built from habits, emotions, and past experiences. They are inherited from family behaviors, from cultural expectations, from early financial mistakes. These accidental systems often feel normal because they have existed for many years. But they quietly produce instability. Money arrives. Money disappears. Savings grow slightly, then shrink again. Opportunities appear, then are missed because hesitation appears at the wrong moment. Over time, people begin to feel something difficult to describe. They feel as if they are working hard, but not building stability. The effort is real. The intentions are sincere, but the structure guiding financial behavior is weak. This is why financial advice alone rarely changes outcomes. People already know many of the basic ideas. Save more. Spend less. Invest consistently. But knowledge without structure creates frustration, because the gap between knowing and doing remains wide. Structure closes that gap. Structure transforms financial decisions from emotional reactions into repeatable behavior. And once behavior becomes repeatable, stability becomes possible. But before we begin designing financial systems, one important shift must happen. We must move from reacting to money to thinking structurally about money. And that shift begins in the next part. Part 2. The difference between reacting to money and designing a system. Once we begin looking closely at financial behavior, an important difference starts to appear. Some people react to money. Others design systems around it. At first, the difference is almost invisible. Both groups may earn similar incomes. Both groups may face similar opportunities. But over time, the financial outcomes become dramatically different. People who react to money focus on events. A paycheck arrives. A bill appears. An investment opportunity shows up. Each moment requires a new decision. Should I spend this? Should I save more? Should I invest now? Should I wait? Every financial choice becomes an isolated decision, and isolated decisions require emotional energy. When energy is high, people make disciplined choices. When energy is low, discipline weakens. This creates inconsistent financial behavior. Sometimes responsible, sometimes impulsive, sometimes careful, sometimes reactive. This inconsistency quietly weakens financial stability. But structural thinkers approach money differently. They do not focus on isolated events. They focus on flows. Instead of asking what to do with money today, they ask how money should move through their system over time. Where does money enter? Where does money exit? How much is automatically saved? How much is invested? How much supports daily life? These questions transform financial thinking. Money stops feeling like a series of unpredictable decisions. Instead, it becomes a system of movement. When movement is designed, behavior becomes easier to maintain because the system carries most of the responsibility. Instead of deciding every month whether to save, the system saves automatically. Instead of deciding whether to invest, the system allocates resources consistently. Instead of reacting to every opportunity, the system filters decisions through rules. This shift removes a large amount of emotional pressure. Financial decisions become calmer, less dramatic, more predictable. And predictability is the foundation of stability. But structural thinking introduces another important change. Time begins to work differently. When people react to money, they focus on immediate outcomes. They want quick progress, quick gains, quick improvement. But systems operate slowly, quietly, often without visible excitement. And this is where many people become impatient. Because structure does not promise immediate transformation. Instead, it creates conditions where progress becomes inevitable over time. Small actions repeat. Habits stabilize. Resources accumulate gradually. From the outside, this progress may look slow, but over many years the difference becomes enormous. People who react to money remain stuck in cycles. Earn, spend, worry, restart. But people who design systems slowly build something stronger. Momentum. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in financial life. Because once momentum begins, progress requires less effort. Systems continue working even when motivation disappears. Habits continue operating even when life becomes busy. And stability grows quietly in the background. But before momentum can begin, something important must be built first. A system. A system that removes emotional decision-making and replaces it with structure. And that is what we begin exploring next. Part 3. Building a financial system that works over time. Once the difference between reacting and designing becomes clear, a new question appears. If financial stability depends on structure, what does a real financial system actually look like? Many people assume that financial systems are complicated. They imagine spreadsheets, advanced investment strategies, or complex budgeting techniques. But strong financial systems are usually much simpler than people expect. Their power does not come from complexity. It comes from clarity. A financial system begins with understanding flows. Money enters. Money moves. Money accumulates. Without visibility into these flows, decisions remain emotional. So the first step towards structure is awareness. Where does money come from? Where does it go? What portion supports daily life? What portion supports the future? Clarity creates direction. Once direction exists, the next layer becomes possible. Allocation means defining how money moves before emotional decisions appear. Instead of deciding every month how much to save, the decision is made once. Instead of reacting to spending impulses, boundaries already exist. This transforms financial behavior because decisions stop happening in moments of pressure. They happen in moments of clarity. And clarity produces better systems. But allocation alone is not enough. The system must also reduce friction. Friction is the silent enemy of discipline. When saving requires constant effort, people eventually stop. When investing requires complicated decisions, people delay action. Over time, friction weakens good intentions. This is why the most effective financial systems remove unnecessary effort. Automation becomes the next structural layer. Savings move automatically. Investments happen consistently. Bills are organized. The system carries the routine. And when routine becomes automatic, discipline becomes sustainable. Instead of forcing behavior every month, the structure repeats behavior quietly. This repetition creates consistency. And consistency is the foundation of compounding. Compounding rarely feels dramatic in the beginning. The early stages often look slow, but repetition across many years produces powerful results. Small contributions accumulate. Investments grow gradually. Financial stability strengthens step by step. People who design financial systems begin noticing something interesting. Money stops feeling chaotic. Decisions become simpler. Stress decreases. Not because income suddenly increases, but because the system removes uncertainty. Once a financial system exists, money begins flowing through structure rather than emotion. But even a strong system requires one more element before true stability appears. Time. Time allows structure to compound. Time allows discipline to accumulate. Time transforms small actions into meaningful outcomes. And understanding how time works inside financial systems is what separates temporary improvement from lasting stability. That is where we go next. Part 4. The long-term framework that creates financial stability. When a financial system finally exists, something important begins to change. Money stops feeling chaotic. Decisions stop feeling urgent. And financial life begins moving at a calmer pace. But stability does not appear immediately. Because financial systems need something else before they fully work. Time. Many people underestimate the role of time in financial stability. They focus on income increases. They focus on investments. They focus on opportunities. But the real power of financial systems is not speed. It is continuity. Small actions repeated over many years quietly reshape financial outcomes. Saving regularly. Investing consistently. Maintaining clear financial boundaries. Each action may appear small on its own, but repetition across time transforms small actions into powerful results. This is the principle behind compounding. Compounding is often explained as a mathematical concept, but it is also a behavioral concept, because compounding only works when behavior remains consistent. If saving stops and starts repeatedly, compounding weakens. If investing becomes emotional, compounding slows. If financial discipline disappears during difficult periods, progress resets. Structure protects compounding. Structure ensures that behavior continues, even when motivation disappears. This is why structural financial thinkers behave differently during uncertainty. When markets become unstable, emotional thinkers react. They hesitate. They panic. They delay decisions. But structural thinkers rely on their systems. They continue following the rules they designed. They understand that temporary fluctuations are part of long-term progress. This patience becomes one of the greatest advantages in financial life, because time rewards consistent systems. Years pass. Habits stabilize. Investments accumulate. And slowly, stability begins to appear. Financial life becomes less stressful. Decisions become clearer. Opportunities become easier to evaluate. Not because the world became simpler, but because the structure guiding decisions became stronger. Eventually, financial thinking itself begins to change. Money stops feeling like a constant problem to solve. Instead, it becomes a system that supports life. A system that protects long-term freedom. Freedom to make thoughtful decisions. Freedom to pursue meaningful work. Freedom to design life intentionally. But maintaining this stability requires something important. Alignment. Alignment between how we think about money and how we act. Because structure is not built once. It is reinforced through repetition, through habits, through reminders. This is where affirmations begin to play a different role. Not emotional motivation. Structural reinforcement. Each affirmation strengthens the mental framework that supports discipline, patience, and long-term thinking. In the next section, we begin reinforcing that structure. If this space helps strengthen your financial structure, subscribe and like to continue building with us. Design your mind. Structure your life. I design my financial life with structure. Money flows more clearly when systems exist. I choose clarity over emotional decisions. My financial choices follow long-term thinking. Income alone does not create stability. Structure does. I build systems that support consistent progress. Every financial decision strengthens or weakens my structure. I strengthen the systems that support stability. My attention moves from earning to designing. I design flows, not temporary wins. Financial clarity begins with awareness. I observe how money moves through my life. Understanding financial flows creates better decisions. I build stability through intentional allocation. My resources follow clear priorities. Every dollar has a purpose inside my system. My financial structure becomes clearer each day. Consistency strengthens my financial foundation. Small, disciplined actions compound over time. I focus on systems rather than emotional reactions. Structure reduces financial uncertainty. Clear rules simplify financial decisions. My financial framework guides my behavior. I trust systems more than temporary motivation. Motivation fluctuates, but structure remains. My system works even when emotions change. I reduce unnecessary financial decisions. Automation strengthens my discipline. My financial plan becomes easier to maintain. Financial clarity removes unnecessary stress. I move from reaction to deliberate design. Design creates stability across time. My structure protects long-term priorities. Financial patience strengthens my system. I value consistency over intensity. My financial decisions align with my structure. Every small action reinforces my system. My discipline becomes automatic through repetition. Repetition creates momentum. Momentum strengthens financial stability. My financial system grows stronger with time. Clarity improves my decision quality. I evaluate opportunities through structure. My financial rules protect long-term goals. Rules simplify complex financial choices. My system reduces emotional spending. Structure replaces financial chaos. My financial life becomes predictable and stable. I respect the quiet power of compounding. Small, consistent progress creates lasting results. My financial habits strengthen every month. I invest with patience and discipline. Patience multiplies the power of structure. I focus on sustainability rather than speed. Sustainable systems create lasting stability. I build financial resilience through design. Every system I create improves my future. My financial identity becomes stronger. I see myself as a builder of systems. Builders think in decades, not weeks. I make decisions that support long-term stability. Financial wisdom grows through experience and structure. My framework improves with every refinement. I review and strengthen my system regularly. Reflection improves my financial structure. I correct mistakes without emotional reactions. Learning strengthens my financial design. My discipline becomes a reliable habit. Reliable habits support financial growth. My system supports consistent investing. Consistency multiplies the effect of time. Time works with my structure. My financial life becomes calmer each year. Clarity removes unnecessary financial pressure. My financial confidence grows through structure. I trust systems more than impulses. Impulse spending weakens structure. Intentional spending strengthens my system. My priorities guide my financial behavior. Clear priorities protect my future. I respect the long-term process of wealth building. Wealth grows through disciplined repetition. I maintain patience during uncertainty. Uncertainty does not break my structure. My system continues operating through change. I design resilience into my financial life. Financial resilience creates freedom. Freedom grows from stable systems. My structure supports my future decisions. I improve my financial thinking daily. Thoughtful decisions reinforce my framework. My financial system becomes stronger with time. Structure transforms effort into results. My discipline compounds across years. Every day strengthens my financial foundation. My financial structure grows stronger through clarity and repetition. I design systems that remove unnecessary financial stress. My decisions follow principles, not impulses. Structure protects my future from emotional mistakes. I build financial stability through consistent behavior. Every disciplined action strengthens my system. My financial rules guide my daily choices. I design financial flows that support long-term growth. My attention stays on systems, not temporary outcomes. Clear systems make financial life easier to manage. I choose deliberate decisions over reactive spending. My financial framework becomes clearer every day. Structure transforms uncertainty into direction. I build wealth through consistent structure. My financial habits support long-term stability. Small improvements strengthen my financial architecture. I simplify my financial life through structure. My system removes unnecessary complexity. Clear boundaries protect my financial priorities. My financial structure supports disciplined investing. I choose patience over urgency. Urgency weakens structure. Patience strengthens systems. My decisions are guided by long-term clarity. Financial discipline becomes easier with automation. Automation strengthens consistency. Consistency builds financial resilience. My financial habits operate even when motivation fades. Systems continue working even when emotions change. I protect my financial structure with clear rules. My financial plan grows stronger through repetition. Each month reinforces my financial stability. My financial flows support long-term design. Money moves intentionally through my system. Intentional movement creates stability. I replace emotional reactions with structural thinking. Structural thinking improves financial outcomes. My system reduces unnecessary decisions. Fewer decisions create stronger discipline. My financial structure becomes simpler and stronger. Simplicity strengthens financial consistency. I remove distractions from my financial priorities. Clear priorities guide my financial direction. My system protects long-term growth. Long-term thinking strengthens my decisions. Time multiplies the power of structure. My financial system works across years. Years of discipline create lasting stability. I respect the slow power of compounding. Compounding rewards consistent behavior. My daily discipline supports future freedom. Freedom grows from financial structure. I design financial systems that support my life. My structure strengthens with every decision. Thoughtful decisions reinforce financial stability. My financial identity becomes more disciplined. I act like someone who builds long-term systems. System builders think beyond short-term pressure. I stay calm during financial uncertainty. My structure provides stability during change. Change does not break my system. My rules guide behavior even during stress. Clear rules reduce emotional mistakes. I trust my structure during difficult moments. My financial clarity grows with experience. Experience strengthens my financial framework. Each lesson improves my system. Learning refines my financial decisions. My financial awareness increases every day. Awareness strengthens my structure. My structure guides every financial action. Intentional action strengthens stability. Stability creates long-term confidence. My financial confidence grows through discipline. Discipline becomes natural through repetition. Repetition strengthens financial identity. I maintain steady financial progress. Steady progress builds long-term wealth. My structure supports consistent investing. Investing becomes part of my system. My system works quietly in the background. Quiet systems create powerful outcomes. My financial structure grows stronger over time. Time rewards disciplined systems. I strengthen my financial life with patience. Patience protects long-term growth. I avoid decisions driven by short-term emotion. Emotional decisions weaken structure. Structural decisions strengthen stability. I design financial behavior intentionally. Intentional design creates reliable outcomes. My financial system supports sustainable growth. Sustainable growth creates lasting wealth. My structure improves every year. Each improvement strengthens my financial future. My discipline compounds across decades. Decades of structure create powerful stability. I continue refining my financial framework. Refinement strengthens financial clarity. My financial thinking becomes calmer and stronger. Calm thinking improves financial decisions. Better decisions strengthen my financial structure. My structure protects my long-term freedom. Freedom grows from disciplined systems. My financial life becomes more stable each year. Stability supports meaningful life design. I build wealth through structure, patience, and consistency. My financial life becomes clearer as my systems improve. I design financial structures that support long-term stability. Every decision I make strengthens my financial foundation. My financial discipline grows through consistent action. I build wealth through structure rather than chance. My financial priorities guide my daily behavior. I choose thoughtful decisions over impulsive reactions. My financial system becomes stronger with every improvement. Clarity strengthens my financial confidence. My structure protects me from unnecessary financial pressure. I manage resources with calm and discipline. My financial awareness grows with experience. Each lesson strengthens my financial thinking. I continue refining the systems that guide my decisions. My financial framework evolves with understanding. I remove chaos by designing clear systems. Order creates financial stability. My financial habits align with long-term goals. My financial system becomes stronger through clarity and discipline. Structure protects my long-term financial direction. Every consistent decision strengthens my financial framework. My financial habits support stability and growth. I design my financial life with intention. Intentional design creates reliable financial progress. My financial system operates calmly and consistently. Consistency builds financial confidence. My decisions follow principles rather than impulses. Principles create long-term stability. I strengthen the rules that guide my financial behavior. Clear rules simplify financial life. My structure protects me from unnecessary risks. Risk becomes manageable through thoughtful systems. My financial thinking becomes more disciplined each day. Discipline strengthens financial momentum. Momentum creates predictable progress. Predictable progress reduces financial stress. My financial structure supports calm decision-making. Calm thinking improves financial outcomes. I observe my financial flows carefully. Observation increases financial awareness. Awareness strengthens discipline. My financial discipline improves with experience. Experience refines my financial structure. Each lesson strengthens my financial thinking. I correct mistakes without emotional reactions. Learning improves my financial system. My financial structure evolves through reflection. Reflection strengthens my financial clarity. Clarity supports better decisions. Better decisions strengthen financial stability. My financial system works across time. Time multiplies disciplined behavior. My financial habits compound over years. Years of discipline create powerful stability. My financial life grows stronger each month. Monthly consistency builds lasting wealth. I prioritize structure over temporary comfort. Comfort without structure creates instability. Structure creates sustainable growth. My financial actions support my long-term goals. Goals guide my financial decisions. Direction strengthens financial discipline. My financial structure protects my priorities. Priorities clarify my financial behavior. My system eliminates unnecessary spending. Intentional spending supports long-term design. My financial boundaries protect my future. Boundaries strengthen financial control. Control increases financial confidence. Confidence supports disciplined decisions. My financial framework becomes stronger with time. Time rewards structured behavior. My system supports intelligent investing. Investing becomes part of my financial rhythm. Rhythm strengthens consistency. Consistency builds financial resilience. Resilience protects long-term progress. My financial resilience grows through structure. Structure removes chaos from financial life. Order creates stability. My financial environment supports discipline. My environment strengthens positive habits. Habits reinforce my financial identity. I think like someone who builds systems. System builders focus on long-term stability. My thinking becomes more structured each day. Structured thinking improves financial judgment. Better judgment leads to stronger outcomes. My financial decisions align with long-term vision. Vision strengthens discipline. My discipline compounds across years. Years of structure create powerful systems. My system protects me during uncertainty. Uncertainty does not break my financial framework. My rules guide behavior during change. Rules create financial stability. My financial clarity increases every year. Clarity strengthens confidence. Confidence supports calm financial decisions. Calm decisions reinforce my financial structure. My structure strengthens my future freedom. Freedom grows from disciplined systems. My financial future becomes more stable each year. Stability allows intentional life design. I continue building financial systems that support my life. My structure transforms effort into lasting results. My financial systems grow stronger through consistent refinement. I designed financial habits that support long-term stability. Every disciplined decision strengthens my financial structure. My financial clarity improves with every review. Structure transforms financial pressure into direction. I manage resources with calm and intention. My financial thinking becomes clearer each day. Clear thinking strengthens my financial decisions. My structure supports disciplined investing. Investing consistently builds long-term strength. I focus on systems rather than short-term results. Systems produce sustainable financial progress. My financial priorities guide my spending behavior. Intentional spending supports long-term stability. My structure protects my financial future. I maintain discipline during uncertain times. Uncertainty strengthens my commitment to structure. My financial framework grows stronger through patience. Patience supports long-term compounding. Compounding multiplies disciplined behavior. My financial system works quietly in the background. Quiet systems create powerful outcomes. I strengthen the habits that support wealth stability. Daily discipline builds lasting financial strength. My financial awareness improves every month. Awareness strengthens responsible decisions. Responsible decisions build financial momentum. Momentum supports long-term growth. My financial structure evolves through learning. Learning improves my financial judgment. Better judgment strengthens my system. My financial life becomes simpler and clearer. Simplicity supports disciplined behavior. My structure removes unnecessary financial stress. Calm thinking improves financial planning. My planning becomes more precise with experience. Experience strengthens financial stability. My financial rules guide my daily actions. Rules simplify complex decisions. My financial discipline becomes natural. Natural discipline supports consistent progress. My system supports thoughtful financial choices. Thoughtful choices create lasting results. I respect the quiet power of long-term systems. Long-term systems create real wealth. My financial identity becomes stronger each year. I see myself as a builder of financial systems. System builders think beyond short-term emotions. My decisions align with long-term clarity. Clarity strengthens financial confidence. Confidence supports disciplined investing. My structure protects me from impulsive decisions. Impulses weaken financial systems. Structure replaces impulsive behavior. My financial framework becomes stronger with repetition. Repetition strengthens financial habits. My habits support sustainable wealth building. Sustainability creates long-term freedom. Freedom grows from disciplined systems. My financial decisions support my future life. Future thinking strengthens financial responsibility. My system works across years and decades. Time multiplies disciplined actions. My discipline compounds over time. Compounding strengthens financial independence. My financial independence grows through structure. Structure supports intelligent financial growth. Growth becomes stable through disciplined behavior. My financial systems adapt with experience. Adaptation strengthens resilience. Resilience protects my financial future. My financial life becomes more predictable. Predictability reduces financial anxiety. My system provides clarity during uncertainty. Clarity strengthens long-term decision-making. My financial stability grows each year. Stability supports meaningful life design. My structure allows financial progress to continue. Progress builds confidence and momentum. I continue strengthening my financial systems. My discipline supports sustainable wealth. Sustainable wealth grows through structure and patience. My financial structure strengthens through consistency. I focus on systems that support long-term stability. Every disciplined action improves my financial future. My financial clarity grows with each decision. Structure transforms financial uncertainty into direction. I choose thoughtful decisions over impulsive spending. My financial system becomes stronger with repetition. Repetition builds lasting financial habits. My habits support long-term financial resilience. Resilience protects my financial progress. My structure allows progress to continue over time. Time multiplies the impact of discipline. My financial thinking becomes calmer and more strategic. Strategic thinking strengthens financial outcomes. I design my financial life intentionally. Intentional design produces stable results. My financial rules guide daily behavior. Rules create clarity and stability. My system removes unnecessary financial stress. Clarity supports better decision-making. Better decisions strengthen my financial framework. My financial identity continues to evolve. I act like someone who builds long-term systems. My discipline compounds across years. Years of discipline create powerful stability. My financial structure becomes more efficient. Efficiency improves financial momentum. Momentum supports long-term growth. My financial priorities guide my actions. Clear priorities strengthen financial discipline. My system protects my future goals. Goals provide direction for financial decisions. Direction improves long-term consistency. Consistency builds financial confidence. Confidence supports disciplined investing. My financial investments follow clear principles. Principles create sustainable growth. Growth strengthens financial independence. My independence grows through disciplined systems. My structure continues improving with experience. Experience strengthens financial wisdom. Wisdom guides my financial decisions. My decisions align with long-term thinking. Long-term thinking improves financial stability. My financial habits support intelligent investing. Investing consistently strengthens my structure. My system operates calmly and reliably. Reliability builds financial trust in myself. My financial structure continues strengthening through consistency. I design systems that support long-term stability. Every disciplined choice strengthens my financial framework. My financial awareness grows each day. Clarity guides my financial behavior. My financial decisions follow structure rather than emotion. Structure supports consistent progress. My financial habits reinforce long-term stability. Small disciplined actions build powerful systems. My financial life improves through steady refinement. Refinement strengthens my financial clarity. Clarity improves my financial judgment. My financial judgment becomes more precise with experience. Experience strengthens my financial systems. My financial system supports sustainable growth. Growth becomes predictable through disciplined structure. Predictable growth strengthens financial confidence. My confidence grows through consistent financial behavior. Consistency creates powerful financial momentum. Momentum strengthens long-term stability. My financial priorities guide every decision. Clear priorities protect my financial future. My structure protects my resources. Protection supports financial resilience. My financial resilience strengthens each year. Resilience allows steady financial progress. My system supports intelligent financial choices. Thoughtful choices strengthen financial stability. My financial structure becomes stronger over time. Time multiplies disciplined behavior. My financial habits compound across years. Years of structure build powerful foundations. My foundation supports long-term wealth. Wealth grows through disciplined systems. My system protects me during uncertainty. Uncertainty strengthens my commitment to structure. My financial clarity improves during challenges. Challenges refine my financial thinking. My thinking becomes more strategic each day. Strategic thinking improves financial planning. My planning strengthens financial outcomes. My financial framework continues evolving. Evolution strengthens my financial resilience. My financial identity grows stronger. I see myself as a designer of financial systems. System designers focus on structure rather than luck. My success grows through consistent systems. Consistency transforms effort into results. My system creates long-term momentum. Momentum builds financial independence. My financial independence strengthens every year. Independence grows through disciplined structure. My system supports calm financial thinking. Calm thinking improves financial decisions. My decisions align with long-term goals. Goals guide my financial direction. Direction strengthens financial discipline. My discipline becomes natural. Natural discipline supports consistent growth. My growth strengthens financial stability. Stability supports meaningful life design. My structure removes financial chaos. Order strengthens financial confidence. My financial environment supports discipline. My environment reinforces positive financial habits. My habits strengthen my financial future. Future thinking improves my financial discipline. My system works quietly and consistently. Quiet consistency produces powerful results. My financial framework grows stronger through patience. Patience supports long-term compounding. Compounding strengthens my financial system. My system rewards consistency. Consistency creates financial momentum. My financial momentum continues building. Building momentum strengthens my financial future. My financial clarity strengthens each year. Clarity strengthens financial confidence. Confidence improves financial leadership. I lead my financial life with discipline. My discipline strengthens long-term wealth. My wealth grows through structured thinking. Structured thinking improves financial stability. My stability strengthens my future options. Options expand through disciplined systems. My financial life becomes more predictable. Predictability reduces financial stress. My structure creates calm financial progress. Progress strengthens financial freedom. Freedom grows from disciplined financial systems. My financial systems support a stable and meaningful life. My financial structure continues strengthening with every decision I make. I design systems that protect my long-term stability. Every disciplined action improves my financial future. My financial awareness grows clearer each day. Clarity strengthens my financial discipline. My financial decisions follow structure rather than emotion. Structure supports calm and confident decision-making. My financial habits reinforce long-term stability. Consistency strengthens my financial framework. My system continues improving through reflection and learning. Learning strengthens my financial judgment. My financial judgment becomes sharper with experience. Experience strengthens my financial resilience. Resilience protects my long-term progress. My financial structure becomes stronger with time. Time multiplies the results of discipline. My discipline compounds across years. Years of consistent structure create powerful stability. My financial foundation continues expanding. A strong foundation supports lasting wealth. My wealth grows through patience and structure. Patience strengthens my financial thinking. My financial thinking becomes more strategic. Strategic thinking improves financial planning. My planning strengthens my financial direction. Clear direction supports long-term stability. My financial priorities guide every decision I make. Clear priorities protect my future. My financial framework supports intelligent investing. Investing consistently strengthens my system. My system grows stronger with repetition. Repetition strengthens disciplined behavior. My disciplined behavior supports financial independence. Financial independence grows through structured thinking. My financial identity becomes stronger each year. I see myself as a builder of long-term systems. System builders think beyond short-term emotions. My decisions align with long-term clarity. Clarity improves my financial confidence. Confidence strengthens disciplined investing. My structure protects me from emotional decisions. Emotions no longer control my financial actions. My system supports rational thinking. Rational thinking improves financial outcomes. My financial environment supports discipline. My environment strengthens positive financial habits. My habits support sustainable wealth building. Sustainable wealth grows through structured systems. My financial progress becomes more predictable. Predictability strengthens financial confidence. My system provides stability during uncertainty. Uncertainty strengthens my commitment to structure. My financial resilience grows stronger each year. Resilience protects long-term growth. My financial clarity increases with experience. Experience strengthens my financial wisdom. Wisdom improves financial decision-making. My decisions support long-term financial freedom. Freedom grows through disciplined systems. My structure supports calm financial progress. Progress strengthens my financial stability. My stability supports meaningful life design. My financial life becomes more organized and clear. Organization strengthens financial efficiency. Efficiency supports sustainable financial growth. My financial systems continue evolving. Evolution strengthens long-term stability. My financial discipline compounds over time. Time rewards consistent structure. My structure transforms effort into results. Results reinforce my financial confidence. My financial confidence continues strengthening. Confidence supports intelligent decision-making. My system supports thoughtful investing. Thoughtful investing strengthens long-term wealth. My wealth grows through consistent discipline. Discipline strengthens financial independence. My financial independence continues expanding. Expansion strengthens my future opportunities. My opportunities grow through disciplined systems. My system supports long-term vision. Vision strengthens commitment. Commitment strengthens financial discipline. My discipline strengthens my financial structure. My financial structure strengthens my future freedom. Freedom allows intentional life design. My financial life continues improving with structure. Structure creates stability. Stability creates freedom. Freedom allows me to design the life I choose. My financial systems support a stable, disciplined, and meaningful future. Design your mind. Structure your life.